With Pulse Tasmania, the island's trusted local news outlet. Be notified when news breaks in your area with the free Pulse Tasmania app or visit pulsetasmania.com.au.
The news you need to know. Hobart's 107.3 Triple M.
Afternoon, I'm Angel Shell. Tasfarmers is warning that uncertainty around fuel and fertiliser supplies could disrupt the state's food production. President Nathan Cox says farmers are being forced to weigh up whether harvest is worth the cost, and consumers could ultimately face reduced supply of local produce, calling for the Commonwealth to step in. New figures show Tassie's plan to expand Year 11 and 12 into every high school is struggling to attract students in some parts of the state. Labor leader Josh Willey says $7 million was still spent on the policy and claims infrastructure funding could be better used, with many schools only having a handful of senior students. Education officials, though, say the money is in place to encourage future enrolments. And in sport, Devils forward Jed Hagan says representing the VFL is an honour after earning selection for a clash with the SANFL. He'll be part of the Big V squad this weekend alongside Devils teammate Hugh Dixon.
To play with all those special players and the best VFL players in the country, it's pretty cool.
Triple M National News.
Hey there, I'm Brett Thomas. Donald Trump has agreed to a 2-week suspension of bombing Iran, subject to the immediate reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. It comes after the US president issued a warning that a whole civilization will die tonight if his demands weren't met. Iran's agreed to the ceasefire with peace talks to begin in Pakistan on Friday. Queensland's Premier is calling on the federal government to fast-track environmental approvals for oil extraction. David Crisafulli wants to speed up projects in the Taroom Trough, an oil and gas exploration area 300 k's west of Brisbane.
Once in a half a century opportunity for us to control our own sovereign destiny again. I want to see a time in this nation when we return to drilling and refining.
On 7 there. And Ben Roberts-Smith will remain in custody after making no application for bail. The 47-year-old war veteran has been charged with 5 counts of the war crime of murder due to alleged incidents in Afghanistan between 2009 and 2012. The case has been adjourned until June.
No one chooses diabetes, but it takes just 1 minute to check your risk. Visit the Diabetes Australia website and complete the Type 2 Diabetes Risk Calculator today.
Sport.
Richmond's reportedly the latest club to try and lure Zach Butters out of Port Adelaide. The Tigers are prepared to offer the free agent the richest deal in AFL history. Victoria Police are investigating an alleged act of vandalism at Essendon's training base. A disparaging message was reportedly burnt into the turf at the hangar. Alex de Minaur's bounced back into form through to the final 16 of the Monte Carlo Masters after defeating Britain's Cam Norrie in 3 tight sets. And Nikita Zoo's locked in to fight unbeaten Spaniard Oscar Diaz in Newcastle early next month.
Tasmania 4x4 Caravan Boating Outdoor Adventure Expo this Friday, Saturday and Sunday at My State Bank Arena. Tickets at the gate.
Triple M. Weather.
Mostly fine for the rest of today in Hobart. Tonight down to 8 and tomorrow mostly cloudy with a high of 22. And listener knows what Aussie ears want to hear. They're the best radio and audio curated just for you.